Hi everyone. So today I want to talk about how to kind of fix up your nails if they have been destroyed from biting or nervous picking or just dry, crackly, messed up cuticles and nails. This is something that I kind of personally struggle with, have forever. I nervously pick and bite my nails quite often, and in the past few years I've been able to kind of break that habit a bit, except for apparently last month when something made me really pick at and kind of virtually destroy my nails. So I wanted to show you a way to kind of reconstruct them, what products to use, what tools to use. I have a close-up video about how to shape them a little bit better, but first I think we'll just go over the products. So what you'll need first is a nail file. That's pretty standard, right? A little tip for nail files is you're going to want a file from the outside direction of your nail in. That's going to help prevent from splitting of the nail. And so don't do a sawing motion like we're so used to. Try to keep it one direction. And that's that. The next tool we'll need is going to be like a cuticle pusher. Now you want to be careful with these because your cuticles are naturally there for a reason. They're going to help block out germs and bacteria from getting into your cuticles and causing infections. And so with cuticle pushers and cuticle cutters, what the main thing is for a kind of is cuticle pusher the right term? For a tool like this, what you really just want to do is, after you've soaked your hands, and that's the first step, to soak your hands in warm water, is to just really gently push down that cuticle. Just do it gently, kind of reshape it if it's been picked or destroyed or whatnot. Just reshape it a little bit, and that's what this is used for. The next step, the next tool is a cuticle cutter itself. If you have, maybe you got a cut near your nail, or maybe you picked the skin around there or something, and there's just a little tab of skin that you need to trim off so it doesn't continue peeling down or so you don't continue messing with it. Just really gently, without digging into your cuticle and without trying to really reconstruct everything, you can use this to clip off that little section of skin. Obviously, if you need to, normal nail clippers. I don't use them because mine are never long enough to need to get a big chunk of nail off, but if you have a huge hangnail, this can work really well, or if you're working with your toes, which are a little bit thicker of a nail. That's for that. As for actual products, what I so highly suggest is some kind of nail regrowth polish, so to speak. And so the one I really like is the Calcium Gel Nail Hardener, and this is by Revlon. And this is my second bottle of it. I was really actually pleasantly shocked at it. And it says, helps restore cracked, split, and peeling nails, 60% thicker nails in just 4 days. As for the exact percentage, I don't know, how are you supposed to tell if your nails are 60% thicker? But I will say that it really has helped with splitting and peeling and just strengthening my nails. And this is the base coat I will use before any polish or just whenever I kind of re-manicure my nails. When they are so short, I don't actually like to have a big color on them or a bright color because I don't really want to draw too much more attention to them. One thing is, or that I will do sometimes, is put a natural color on or a paler shade. How that works is that a lighter shade is actually going to kind of be an optical illusion, make your nails appear a little bit larger. Anything light is going to enhance an image, anything darker is going to kind of scale it down to the eye. And so using a really dark polish can make your nails, if they're already short, appear a little bit shorter. And so I would suggest a paler color or more natural, or to just leave them with just the base coat on. Just that way they can just look sleek and healthy and more natural. Or on kind of the other spectrum is that if you have a really bright polish to put on, a red can be good, then you're going to not want to naturally pick at them. You're going to kind of trick your mind thinking, no, I don't want to keep picking at my nails because I have that bright color on. And you know, when you have a bright color on, any little chip is really apparent. And so it's kind of a good mind trick to play. However, obviously, if you want to wear whatever kind of dark color or bright color, that's totally your prerogative. So don't be scared of wearing whatever you want just because your nails are shorter. One last thing I really suggest is some kind of cuticle butter. The one I'm currently using is the Lush Lemony Flutter Cuticle Butter. This one is great. Burt's Bees makes a great cuticle butter, or if you don't have one, you can really just use olive oil or coconut oil and just rub a little bit of that into your nails. I do that basically every night, and then anytime after I have manicured my nails, and that really helps to nourish the cuticles, keep it soft and healthy. When your hands and your cuticles are dry, then they're going to be more prone to cracking. If you have that habit where you feel kind of like a little edge and you kind of start picking at it, then that's going to make it all the harder for you because you're going to You're going to obviously feel that more often, and if you keep your hands moisturized and healthier, then it's going to be easy for you to break out of that habit. When you are kind of in that situation, you feel yourself, you consciously catch yourself kind of picking at your nails, I would suggest just kind of taking a deep breath, kind of analyze the situation. What is making me nervously maybe pick at my nails? Just kind of pull your hands apart, take them out of your mouth, whatever it is. Take a breath and just say, no, you know what, I can do this. I don't have to be messing with my nails and be fidgeting because of some nervous situation or whatever it may be. Hand cream, just always standard, typical. Keep your hands moisturized, and that's going to help a lot. From here, we're going to cut into a more close-up view of exactly how I'll kind of reshape and care for them if they're in a bad situation, and we can recap afterwards. Okay, so I've quite obviously just finished soaking this hand, and I'm just going to give you a few examples on just a few fingers what I would do. Now, as you can tell, my nails are in horrendous shape. As I said, I tend to destroy them out of a nervous habit, and all I'm going to show you right now is just some really basic, simple, safe ways that you can kind of neaten them up to get them to that place where they can easier, whatever, grow out a little bit more attractive looking, frankly. So, basically the tools you're going to need, I already went over, and I'm going to take the cuticle pusher that I have right here and really gently, because as I said, you want to be careful with your cuticles. You don't want to be really pushing them in or cutting them all off, as they are there for a purpose. But all I'm going to do is really just gently push them in a little bit, kind of reshape them. Cuticles, I mean, if you gently push them down and reshape them, it's not going to destroy them to where they're not serving their purpose anymore. So as my nails have been soaked and they're softer, I can really just gently push these down. If you have ones that are massively grown up, it could be almost a little painful sometimes, which is why it's important to soak your hands. And if they are really destroyed, you can then go ahead and take the cuticle cutter. And as an example, let me dry off my hand. As an example, on this finger right here, you can kind of see, let's see if I can, there's kind of some dead skin hangnail-ish dealia going on the side. All I'm going to do is with my cutters, really gently, don't push and try to dig it all, but just that one little ledge, just so I won't destroy it anymore. Take that and clip that off, okay? That's all you're going to do. And now you can do this on the areas where your nails just really have some destroyed skin on the edges. And just be really careful. You don't want to be digging in and trying to reform the edges of your fingers. But when you have those ledges of the skin that you either bit down or maybe you just got injured or whatnot, you do kind of need to to neaten it up so that it doesn't continue to get worse, and so you're not so tempted to destroy them. And that's really the whole procedure that there's going to be. I haven't obviously done all of mine, but they don't have too much work to do because I'm trying to be good, right? And basically the next step is really to file them. Now at this point, I'm just drying them off. There's not too much I can do shape-wise. What I can do is just take my nail file, and you're going to want to go in one direction so as to prevent any more splitting, and really just file them down a little bit, just so that that top edge is smooth and it's not going to be catching on more, tempting you to peel it more. And just go one direction, just file it down a little bit, and make sure the tops are smooth. I'm going to follow up with this, and that's what you're going to need to do. From here, you're going to have to apply a lot of self-discipline to not re-destroy your nails, but I do find that when I do this and when I neaten them up, it's so much easier for me to be like, no, this is the time where I'm going to let them grow out. I'm not going to let myself bite them. I'm not going to let myself destroy them. So when I have finished this on my own, I'm not going to film the whole process because that would just be redundant. When I finish this on my own, I will show you what they look like from before and after. So I hope this video has been very instructful and helpful for you. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and leave your comments or suggestions or what you do maybe in the comments below. Subscribe if you want more helpful videos. I'm just going to do a little recap. So to start, you soaked your hands in warm water, and that really helps to soften them, and they're easier to work with. The cuticles are easier to work with. And then you're going to take your cuticle pusher, backer, reshaper, and cuticle clippers and just kind of work with your nails. Just gently, don't get overzealous about this, but really just gently take care of any little ends that need to be cut or pushed back a little bit, and just neaten them up. And you're going to want to do this either before you soak your nails or after when your nails are dry. You're going to want to file your nails. You're not going to necessarily have much shaping you'll be able to do when they're so short, but just keep the top smooth. It's going to deter you from picking at them or help them to not catch on objects. And then you're going to put on a protective or pro-growth or some kind of helpful base coat and color if you'd like, and I would follow that up when that's all dry with a cuticle butter and keep your hands moisturized, and that's the gist of it. So as I said, I really hope you find this helpful. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that you have a wonderful day. Bye. So can you all tell I'm just scrubbing it today? Yeah, I was actually supposed to go on a hike this morning, and I got canceled because of the rain. I was okay with hiking in the rain, but apparently our whole group wasn't. So I made you a video.